Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Oh, yeah! Break! Two tights! Three down! Ready! Green 90! Green 90! Bang, bang!
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Double tight, guys. Slow! Hey, we are ready! Green 90! Green 90! Check three! Mike's 57!
On 1st down, Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Check nickel! Ace! Wide! Get Ace!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Undercrunch! Ace! 25! Check 25! You go tight. Ace! You got tight right there.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Ready! Green 39!
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Slow. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Ready. Blue 45. 15. Let him know. Hut.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Ready. Green 90. Slow. Ace. Left.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. It oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
When the big guy rumbles down the center of the field and he gains leverage on a guy trying to cover him, it is really, really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the football. That's why guys love to throw that route. Down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
Now Collins, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Gun! Kill!
They'll run the counter with Collins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
No. Check. Patriot. Check 49. Now let's go. 319.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Watch you now, Barney. All right, here we go. 3.
Jackson now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's it, baby. No. Check. Patriot. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Odd. 3 down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Close the mic. Mike's focused.
Over.
Bring it.
Now Jackson on first down, dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on
Over.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Switch.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Leopard. Here we go now. Blue 90.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Leopard.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Watch it now,
2nd and 1 is
Barney.
often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down." They love being physical.
It's caught left side by John Brown. And
Leopard.
now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Gun.
Give him 9 there on the first down
Watch it
completion.
now, Barney.
Alert, flare. Hatch it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
All right, now look at
First
56.
down now, but the
Look at
clock
56.
continues to move.
44, Mike, 44.
Watch it now, Barney.
I got you. Check 50.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Watch it now, Barney,
They'll try
Barney.
again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Set.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a
Watch it
blitz.
now,
And
Barney.
give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Watch it now, Barney.
Kill.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Houston. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey,
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
I got 15. Me.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time, but it's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Slow.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Ace.
Rip right.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to go deep for Conley. He's got a man. Complete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Man open left side is Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 38.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Ready! Green 39! Green 39! Ace! Left!
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Slow! We got 4. Here we go now. Green 39. 84. Who's got 84? Check 84. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Sponge. Left.
They'll hand it off now. Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Two tights. Alert. Ready. Blue 45. Check 24.
They run it again with Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Blue 45. Ace, ace. Hut, hut, hut. Tighten up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Double tight.
3 down, 3 down. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Ace, ace.
Let's go, defense.
Ace, ace.
Hey, here we go.
Well, how about this on 1st and goal? Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got 4.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Back. Left. Ace.
Check 99.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
Too little, Cupcake.
Mahomes going to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Green 90.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Butker now to add the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
24 is the mic.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
3-19.
Jackson on 1st down. Finds a seam inside the 40, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Watch it now,
So now
Barney,
2nd
Barney.
and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
24 is the mic.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Finding room inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements.
Hurry up,
But for
here we
a
go.
quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
24 is the mic.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Finds, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
24 is the mic.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And able to find John Brown. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get
Watch it
right
now,
back
Barney,
into this
Barney.
football game.
48.
From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Collins now the lone man in the backfield. 2nd and goal.
Check, 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 check. Check.
Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alex Collins, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Man left, man left.
Hey.
Ace, ace. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up
Black
second
58
and 5.
round. Black 58
I have to
round.
chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Good time to shine. Again, it's Williams. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 70 yards, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Double tight. Four down, check. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On first down, it's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nice way to start the... drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Leopard! Out. Here we go now. Blue 90. Check. Leopard!
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
No.
And it's
Check.
2nd and 2.
Patriot! Leopard!
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
On 2nd down, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Two tights. 3 down.
They go back to the ground now with Crowell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
3 down. Hey, check.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And it's caught by Herndon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
44's the mic.
On first down, Darnold. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, an athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24.
Move. Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be second and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dumps that off to Ware. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. It'll be a gain of 9. And they're going to face a third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten to stop it? It would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Slow. Strong right. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. 58. Slow. Mike. Ace. That's trash.
Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
Okay,
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a first and 10 at the 11.
Hey, alert 3. Left.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
And you also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Left. Check 3. Slow.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Z. Here we go now. Green 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Kill.
Hard throw, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And Butker able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Jets set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. If you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he hits Herndon over the middle. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Darnold on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
48. Hey, we're going to mic the 48.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
You don't
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Detroit! Detroit!
Mike 48. Mike 48.
Darnold from the red zone now. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
That's just 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He's going to look deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
The mic, 58.
Z. Slow.
Watch the road.
Ace.
Peek the edge.
Left.
Slant. Watch the slant.
Left.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 36 yards.
Black 58 rail.
Boys, 58 is Mike. I got you, son.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Davian Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Stand up in.
Ace. Ace.
Shift.
Left, 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 left.
Shift.
Left, 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 left.
Check 13.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ain't no such thing as a law.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They hold it to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Rush in.
Leopard.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. This is Crowell on the catch. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Watch 14.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Key to tight end. Key to tight end.
Ace. Ace.
Whip.
Left, 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 left.
Kill.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Green 39.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go deep for Conley. It got his man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
There we go.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Butker now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at that. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are going for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Slow! Double tight, guys, double tight.
Hey, guys, check me out,
Here we go. Blue 45, blue 45.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Left. Ace.
You think you gonna get this?
Snap coming in 1, and it's Mahomes.
Kill.
Wide open receiver complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's checking craft.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Double tight.
Out. 3 down.
Left. Slam. Hut.
58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. Double tight. Left. Z. 3, fellas, we got 3.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Darren Lee leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Z. Trick 3. Ace. Check nickel. Left. Hut.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Blitz.
Leonard Williams in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
58's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Black 58 rail. You can't block me.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Z. Ace. Wide. Get wide. Undercrunch. Ace. 25. Check. Z. Slow. 58 is Mike. Ace. Some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. You go tight. You got tight. Left.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Green 90. 3 down. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Watch the safety creep. Slow. Check.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Kelsey out in the slot
Green
right.
90. Green 90.
Watch out.
Check 9.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Here we go. Blue 45. Z.
58, right over there.
Slow.
58.
Slow. Hey. Ace.
49.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. Ware stops short on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, now, lucky
He's able
56.
to rattle off
Lucky
6 on the
56.
carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
24 is the
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Switch.
Gun!
Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45!
Man, I got you.
Left!
58's the mic.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ace! Here we go now. Blue 45! Blue 45!
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Z! Ace! Left!
Twist. 58, boys. 58.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
You must be getting tired.
He sets to fire deep. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
45! Z!
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tight right.
Left!
Four down. Deuce.
Slow!
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Ace! Left!
Alert flare.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Catch it.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Z!
Alert.
Here we go! Green 90!
Check 50.
Ace!
Showing A.
Left!
Safety. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Hut!
And again, it's Mahomes.
Here they come.
And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So out now come the Jets. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches.
Blue 90! Blue 90! Kill!
They'll try to run forward with Corral. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Three down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They keep it with Crowell at first. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Double tight.
We got three down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Hey, I'm coming.
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Get out of here, man.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Double tight.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
They'll go with a big bang, Crowell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Crowell with time running out. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And out come the Chiefs now. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Here we go now. Green, 90. Green.
He'll look to throw.
Bullshit!
He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Z. Ready. Green, 39. Green, 39. Z. 58's the mic. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
So.
58's the mic, 58.
They'll look to throw.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.